Divas, it's me, the Dollar Diva, and welcome to the Dollar Diva Diaries. So, I am going into this budget planner again to do a monthly expense tracker because, as you guys are aware, if you're new to this, welcome. In September, I did a no spend challenge with my best friend Ashley. Ashley's on a budget. Her YouTube channel, I talk about pretty much every episode, so it's going to be up here somewhere. But anyway, we did a no spend September and I successfully got through it, spending no extra money. And then as soon as October 1st hit, in the words of Dave Ramsey, I guess I thought I was on Congress because I'm confused as to what I was thinking. Now, granted, a lot of the stuff I bought is related to this channel as well as not just this channel, but the things that I'm going to be creating for both myself and, if you guys are interested, also for you. So I decided that since I have not written it out, and writing things out has been helping me a lot with keeping myself accountable on this whole budgeting journey. So I'm going to go ahead and write each thing out so I can see how much I've spent between October 1st and now. So this is the monthly expense tracker that she has. So let's go ahead, and I need a new highlighter because I didn't like the one I was using. Let's see. Purple is my favorite color. So which purple are we feeling, guys? I'm feeling this one today. So we are in October. So I will go ahead and highlight. Oh, this is one of those. Okay. Highlight October. Boom. And I'll put this over here in case I need to highlight anything else. And then I'm going to write these out in, what color should I write these out in? I haven't been using blue a lot. So let's go ahead and write these out in blue. Ooh, no. I want to use this pen actually. You guys, one of these days I'm going to show you my desk. I have so many gadgets. So let's go ahead and write these out. Oh, all right. So the first one came out on the 6th. So 10/6. This is Amazon. So I'm just going to put A for category. I'm gonna put Amazon just because it's an addiction that I'm trying to get rid of. So it's going to get its own category. And this order included vellum paper because I want to make little vellum envelopes, and hole punch for the envelopes I'll be making, and clips. So let me show you what I actually got because I got all the stuff sitting here. So I bought this hole punch. Isn't she cute? She's pink. I really like this shade of pink. Oh, it goes with my nails. Cute. So I had gotten this with, hold on, with these. So what these are for are actually, I will be making this wallet. I've had this wallet for years. It was a gift from one of my best friends. And so she bought this for me for, I think, my 22nd birthday, and it's held up really well. So I decided I want to turn this into my cash wallet. And what I noticed when you look inside is it has like this part that I've noticed people who turn these wallets into those have, and you kind of like cut it out. And then I have well, my mom has, because by this point, you guys know my mom has everything. She's a retired teacher and she just has everything. So she has like Velcro. So I'm going to cut out Velcro strips in the size of these. Well, one of them, because I only need one, to put inside of here. And I'll be using this as my wallet. For like the stuff that I need on the go. So like I'll carry this for like groceries, gas, spending money, dining out. Ooh, I have ink all over my hands. Y'all see that? But yeah, so that's what I bought those for. And the vellum, You guys have seen this before. So I bought this so that I can make like the covers for the envelopes that I'll be putting inside of here. So I'm really excited. I'm actually going to show you guys that whole process. But yeah. So that was that order. Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't put the amount. I'm trying to rush through this. I just wanted to show you guys the stuff I was buying. I don't have everything yet, but the stuff that I do have, if I can, I'm gonna show it to you. So these all three came out to $16.52 after taxes, and that was a card. Next, this was the same day, and I got the Scotch laminator that came with the sheets. So it was the bundle that came with the sheets and money bags. And so that was category Amazon. And this actually came out to $0. So I had mentioned in an earlier video how for my birthday I was gifted a laser hair removal. And so because I referred my mom, um, after she either made her first appointment or went to her first appointment, I got a $100 gift card from them. The $100 gift card, you can choose what store you want to use it for. They give you a bunch of different options, and I chose Amazon. And so I had actually bought it I had actually originally used it for equipment for my podcast, but the equipment didn't come how I expected. So I returned $50 or $60 worth of it, and I had some left over. So I used that to buy this laminator sheets, the laminator and the sheets and the money bag, as well as it covered a portion of this up here too, the vellum hole punch and clips. I don't know how much, but I know that this costs way more than $16.52. So yeah, shout out to them. And if anybody's interested in laser hair removal, I'll leave my referral link below, because my referral link actually comes with, I think you get your first treatment free or something like that. I have to double check, but regardless, I'll leave that in the description in case anybody wants it. And basically, if you do it through my referral, you get a gift, I get a gift. So hey, let's spread the love, guys. But yeah, so I will cross that off because that was card. Well, technically it was nothing because it was $0, but it would have been a card. So yeah. Next, let me show you the money bag. So I bought a pack of 4 of these because I'm going to actually be customizing these. So one of the things I'll be sharing with you guys later, because there's only 3 of them here, but I have 4. The 4th one is the one I'm working on right now. But basically, I'm going to be customizing these and using these for bank deposits. So when I deposit my money back into the bank, but it's going to be a surprise. So I will reveal that, guys, that to you at some point. But this is what I had purchased. But anyway, back to what I was talking about. So next, this came out on... Oh, I missed one. Okay. So also on the 6th, this was a subscription that I thought I canceled, but I didn't. So I have to include it in the monthly expense tracker because it's not a part of my budget. And so I did cancel it though after I saw this. So this is for the GoPuff app. I don't know if you guys have ever used it. I was addicted to this app because it's literally like Rite Aid on the go. And so it's like, and they deliver 24 hours. So there might be times at like 2 o'clock in the morning where I'm just craving like some Doritos, and I will order it and it'd be at my house in like 20-30 minutes. And so I had gotten the subscription plan so that I didn't have to pay for any deliveries. And I had been paying that for probably like 2 or 3 years. I started using this when I was in grad school because, as you can imagine, grad school, I was up late most nights. But then it started kind of becoming an addiction and I started taking too much advantage of it. So I just canceled that membership yesterday, but it came out on the 6th. So this one I'm going to put as category subscription. And that was, nope, stay signed in. There we go. 7, wait, there we go. 99. Okay, and that was on a card. Okay, so next we have, this came out on, oh, this was also the 6th. I was really shopping, huh? So this was actually the scratch offs. So as you guys know, I have a giveaway going on. And I'm also going to be making these available on Etsy. My Etsy shop is in the link below if anybody wants to purchase these. So I have 500, 750, and 1,000, and I'm actually going in and making a $200 one too for the people who don't want to necessarily spend this much on Christmas. But yeah, so this is what the scratch offs look like. So the winner of the giveaway will get this plus some mystery gifts. But yeah, I had bought this and I can't find the gold ones right now because my desk is a disaster. But that's what I had gotten. Moving forward, though, I'm going to be buying these in sheets so that I can just put them into the Cricut and let the Cricut do what the Cricut does, because I don't want all, like, I like how small this is, because as you can see, for me, my goal was to make this small enough to fit into my Christmas envelope. So as you can see here, it fits perfectly inside of this envelope. So when I do it, I can just pop it right out, do my little scratchety scratch and pop her right back in. But I felt like if I had made it any other size, it would have been too big for the envelope, or I would have had to jeopardize this design. But yeah, so these are the scratch offs, and I'll put this at Amazon, and this was $10.36. And that was with a card. Something that I saw that Budget Babe did to hold herself accountable with her budget, and that's who made this, by the way. She took her card off of her online shopping providers so that it wasn't as easy for her to purchase things online, and I definitely plan to do that, because I literally, like, the convenience is what made me feel okay to just buy all this stuff. And what's crazy is, as I was going through to see all the things I bought this month for this video, I almost purchased more stuff online. So clearly I'm losing my mind. Like, I don't know who I think I am, y'all, but clearly I think I am somebody who needs to be spending money online for no damn reason while I'm sitting here trying to get out of debt. Lost my mind. So actually, that's why I wrote this out, because I was like, I have to hold myself accountable. But anyway, moving on. So next we have another Amazon order. This one came out on the 8th, so I guess I gave myself a 2-day break. And this one included the Total Money Makeover book and the workbook. So basically, since I've been budgeting and getting into this, I have been watching Dave Ramsey videos pretty much every single solitary day. I play them in the background while I'm cooking. On YouTube, I just watch it all the time. Now, granted, I don't agree with everything. However, it just helps me kind of shift my mindset in reference to how I think about money. I'm trying to change my relationship with money and change my relationship with spending. And so by consuming that type of content on a regular basis, it has helped a lot. And so I did purchase his Total Money Makeover book. And then I also got the workbook that kind of goes in conjunction with it, because the workbook is like, different like case studies and stuff for you to fill out. So these just came in, so I will be reading these and going through them. And if I think it's worth talking about, I'll talk about it. If not, It is what it is. But yeah, so that was also a purchase from Amazon, and that was $21.23. And again, card. Lost my mind. Um, what else do we have? And then this one came out today. This is another Amazon order. I haven't received it yet, but we have an A6 binder. This is what I'm going to be using to make my bridesmaids my bridesmaid savings journal. So I'm very excited to show you guys what I've come up with that, because what I've come up with I'm very proud of. Then I got vinyl for the way I'm going to be decorating it, and transfer paper for my Cricut. Transfer paper. And so that was Amazon, and all of that came out to $32.29. And check. Okay. And then we also have, because of course that's not where it ends. So on the 12th, this came out. LA Llama. Oh, I was supposed to put that here. LA Llama. And this is basically for the matte, what's it called? Matte laminating paper. I mean pouches, laminating pouches. So basically, moving forward, a lot of the stuff that I'm going to be making that I laminate, I'm going to be using matte. One, because I love the frosted look that it gives for like the cash envelopes. So I'll be using it for that, and because due to my ring light, when I use like the glossy laminate, it has like, you can see the ring of my light, and there's like a shine, and it just makes it difficult for you guys to see. So with the matte finish on the lamination, when I do my videos, it'll be a lot easier for you all to see. Now I still have 200 of the glossy ones. So I think for the products that I'll be putting on Etsy, I'll be using the glossy. Well, then I don't know though, because then I'm going to have a whole bunch of matte left over. I'll figure it out. Whatever it makes sense, makes sense. But I just know that for at least me, I plan to use the matte for the things that I will be making for myself that will be shared on this channel. And I'll figure out the rest moving forward. So this so the matte lamination, for those of y'all who are wondering why these like frosted envelopes and everything are so expensive, it's because vellum is not cheap, and mostly this matte laminating pouches are not cheap in the slightest bit. Okay, so originally I was going to try to get these on Amazon, but the cheapest one I could find for what I was looking for, which was, I wanted the ones that were like letter size, was over $50. So something told me, because as I was going through like YouTube videos and seeing other people kind of tag or the links in their description of the ones that they bought from Amazon and the different sellers, so something told me, instead of buying it from Amazon, why don't I go to the seller's website? And so LA Llama was one of the sellers that I saw. What's her name? Baddies in the Bags. I love her channel. Oh my god. But I saw that she had linked them for when she made her vellum envelopes for her matte pouches. And so they were sold out on Amazon of the letter size. So I said, let me go to their website. And not only did they have them, they had them at a fraction of the price that they sold them on Amazon for. So these I got for $31.98. You compare that to what's available on Amazon right now, which is about, I think the cheapest one I saw for like the letter size was 100 of them for like $59. Now, granted, this isn't 100 pouches, but I still think that I came out pretty well for what I got. But yeah, so that is that. And then next, I ended up on Temu, y'all. Mm-mm-mm. I've been avoiding them. They've been sending me so many emails, so many coupons, so many whatever, and I've been avoiding them. And then finally, they got me when they said all I had to do was buy two things, no matter what the price was. It was free shipping, and I get $100 gift card. And I went ahead and I bought it. So I bought a piggy bank because I really want a pink piggy bank to sit here, like by my little flowers here. I thought it would be really cute to have like a little pink piggy bank because I also want to start doing like a coins savings challenge. I saw that Not Broke for Long, that's her YouTube channel. She was doing a coins savings challenge, and I was like, oh, maybe I'll start with coins before I dive too deep into like the real savings challenges because I'm still trying to get this budgeting thing down. But now that I've converted to basically buying anything like in person with cash, the change that I have, I can start like a savings challenge with that. So shout out to her, Not Broke for Long, because also I have to commend her because she finally released her debt confessions video, something she was very nervous about. And she watched mine and commented how my video, as well as some other YouTubers who she tagged in her release of the video, that we encouraged her to finally drop hers. And then after she dropped hers, she ended up hitting 1,000 subscribers. So congratulations to Not Broke for Long. I'll have her video, I'll have her channel tagged in this video as well. Congratulations, congratulations, congratulations. As I've said millions of times before, this community is amazing. I love you guys so much. And it's just the support, the encouragement, and it kind of just, it takes a lot of bravery to be this vulnerable on the internet, especially when it comes to money. But I can just say that you guys have been nothing but amazing to me. Even like little side rude comments that I'll see, somebody else will respond to them before I even get to it. So it's like I don't even have to acknowledge it. Which I love, really appreciate y'all. But yeah, so anyway, sorry, I got off track. So I got a piggy bank and a cash tray. So it's not actually a cash tray, it's a makeup organizer, but I'm going to be using it as a cash tray. So that came out to $7.81. And then that was with a card. And then last but not least, I have here, where is it? Oh, Etsy. Okay. So this was on the 12th. So basically, in a story time, my last cash stuffing story time, I told y'all a story about a guy who I went on a first date with, and we've been, staying in communication since. And so basically, we haven't seen each other since our first date, but he has definitely been staying active and staying in communication with me. He's just out of town for now. He's coming back. And so I decided that I wanted to get him a pair of socks because said that he like loves socks, like funny socks or funky socks, like socks that just start a conversation. He's very like goofy, sarcastic. So I saw these socks when I was scrolling through Etsy to get something for my dad. And I came across these socks and I was like, oh my gosh, these would be perfect. They're not that expensive, so it's not like I'm spending like a whole lot of money, but I thought it would just be a cute little gesture. Plus I really appreciated that he went above and beyond for our first date and he got me flowers. So I was like, that's the least I can do. So yeah, so I got socks and that was $10.99 and that was on a card. So that is everything. So let's go ahead and add up so far. I wonder, does she have like a thing for totals? No. So I just have to come up with that myself. So basically, adding this up, we have 1652. That's 0, and then plus, oops, 7.99 plus 10.36 plus 21.23 plus 32.29 plus 31.98 plus 7.81 plus 10.99. So the grand total is 139.08, which is crazy because my Amazon Prime subscription, like when I switch to annual, comes out on Monday, and it is exactly 139. Had I not spent this, I would have had the 139 already there. But it's fine. It is what it is. So now that I have all of this figured out, moving forward, I am going to definitely be taking my cards out of my online storefronts so that it's not as simple and easy for me to spend. And I'll definitely be thinking before I buy moving forward. Granted, all this stuff I do think I'll be utilizing a lot, but I probably could have spaced it out a little bit better. But yeah, thank you so much for watching. As always, it's a pleasure to sit and talk with you guys. And until next time, bye, my divas. Deuces.